Hi, I'm Jacob Hornberger, Libertarian candidate for president. Well, the advocates of America's socialist system of immigration controls are undoubtedly celebrating today. They're celebrating President Biden's decision to send 1,500 troops down to the U.S.-Mexico border. And this is on top of the 2,500 National Guard troops he's already got down there. If Biden thinks that this is going to help him win America's perpetual, never-ending war on immigrants that Democrats and Republicans have been waging for decades, I got news for him. It ain't going to work. You see, what these people don't understand is that the chaos and the crisis that we see along the border are rooted in America's socialist system of immigration controls. It's a socialist system because it's based on the socialist principle of central planning. And central planning always produces chaos and crisis. I grew up on the border. I spent almost half my life there. I've seen this immigration crisis up front. It never goes away because this system doesn't go away. And with Biden's decision to militarize the border, it's only going to make it worse. Or I should say further militarize the border. And then you see there's the police state aspect of this to consider. You've already got an immigration police state there with the Border Patrol. You've got warrantless trespasses of farms and ranches. You've got highway checkpoints where they stop people and search them and search their vehicles and demand to see their papers without a warrant, just like in communist Cuba. You got warrantless boarding of Greyhound buses demanding to see people's papers. And now with the military down there, it's only going to make it worse. And one military official said, well, we're not going to engage in law enforcement, but we're going to do narcotics detection. Oh boy, isn't that great? Now you got not only the DEA making it part of this police state, now you got the militarization of the drug war down there. And then there's another factor to consider, that this further militarization of the border just sends a message to the loony birds who are convinced that immigrants coming into the United States are invading America. Well, this is not an invasion. An invasion is what the U.S. government did to the people of Iraq. You know, bombs, missiles, death, massive destruction, torture, and the like. Immigrants are simply crossing a border in search of a better life, or to try to sustain their lives or save their lives. There's only one solution to this, only one solution, and that's freedom and the free market. That is, the free movements of goods, services, and people across borders. Get rid of the military, get rid of the DEA, the immigration service, and leave people free to cross borders. Isn't this what Donald Trump did, along with building his Berlin Wall that President Biden has chosen to continue? Didn't he send massive numbers of troops to the border too? I've got an idea for these two guys. Why don't they just get together and form a joint ticket, a Republican-Democrat ticket, where one's the presidential candidate and one's the vice presidential candidate, and they can flip a coin as to which one gets each position? Because I guarantee you, there's not a dime's worth of difference between these two candidates, and certainly not in the area of immigration. I'm Jacob Hornberger, Libertarian candidate for president. My campaign website is jacobforliberty.com.